I thank you for helping me, esteemed sister. Take this. You haven't gained Aristotle's secret knowledge, but you have still passed the trial and earned your reward. Seriously? Stray's gonna give me a wand of cure moderate wounds? This far along? At least a critical wound. What secret did the shrine keep? I do not know that, for I am not an initiated one. I'm just a guardian whose duty it was to open the door for those seeking initiation. On the tablet in the shrine, words of wisdom were inscribed. Ones that the stag god revealed to his loyal followers. Now the tablet is broken, and everyone who read it is long dead. Who read it, I'm sorry. But our god did not abandon us. I can feel that. He will return to this ravaged sanctuary. Perhaps the day will come when his lost wisdom will no longer be forgotten. The day will come. The day will come when we'll banish every last trace of corruption. Well, I'm a realistic here. There are ways of being corrupted without demons around. Tell me about yourself. My acorn was planted here when the builders broke the ground to build the shrine. Should at least let you keep the flower pot. I know, it should. Oh. I grew along with his walls. We are one, the servants of Aristotle, posted here to guard his wisdom. Weak, tired, unworthy servants who failed their mission. But still, thanks to you, we survived. Thanks to you, we still have hope of serving our God once again someday. What are you gonna do next? It's time for me to sleep. Slumber will heal me. I will sleep and dream of beautiful green sarcoris till the day when the demons are gone, and I hope my eyes to see it reborn anew. Why don't you just help me to get rid of the demons? Just saved your ass, man. Very well, follow your path and may old Deadeye keep you safe on your journey. That's it. You just did a very, very cool, interesting little quest. And it didn't take as long as I thought it would, which is great. It's really wonderful. Shall we go down or up? Let's go up until we can. Which the game is not going to let me to, huh? I see you, game. I see you. Oh god. The game is like, nope, you can go up, but you can't really. Shoot. Shoot. God damn it. Alright. I mean, there's absolutely nothing I can do. Oh, wait, I can recruit. Yes. I want all of you. All of you. All of you. More of you. More of you. More of you. It's not allowing me to, now that I've noticed it. You should be able to get another quest by talking with a guy in Dresden. Another quest? Talking to a guy that I haven't talked yet? Forgot his name though, but he's on the streets. Isn't there like way too many guys on the streets? Just saying. So you're going up. Should be marked at least. Oh! So now that I've done this, I should have an optional quest. Interesting. Okay. He has a title like Captain, Sergeant, or Marshal. Okay, I will be looking for this mister. So now I can recruit you. Excellent. And I could get more rangers. But I don't really want to. I want to find the other dudes. Oh. Okay, I'll wait another week. Let me put these guys away. Okay. So you're going down. You're also going down here. I need to figure out why this place still has something here. It's telling me I've never been to this location, but I definitely have. So I don't know why it's telling me all this BS. I need to find more of those headhunters. Orcs. Zugzugs. Yep, that's bugged. Oh, okay. Good. Which is the place I want to go? Here. Camp on the ferry fortress. Okay, let's get to this location. Let's save because we are tired. Nope, keep going. And we are fully done. We did everything. We could try crossing this, but it's not gonna lead us anywhere. Did we at least get... We did! We did! We got all of them level 5! Yay! We got elementals. We can rank up both military and leadership. Wow. We're fully level 5. Yeah, let me just go here and just make sure that I haven't lost anything in that part. Okay, I know that I'm tired. It is on purpose. I've literally been everywhere. I have nothing else to do on... Oh, new demons. Nice. I need to start getting my main army ready to reach this place. Oh, that's not who I wanted to. Where are... Oh no, I passed them. When did I save? Let me just reload. I passed my troops. Okay, now you can go. It's gonna take me a while to get there, but it's fine. I wish I could teleport my main army. It's literally impossible to have them cover all entrances. These guys are gonna reach me in 4 days. I will be reaching the fort in 5 days. It's fine. Continue moving them. Cannot forget Okay, let me just make sure my calculations are correct. Yes. Actually, they're not. Much faster than I thought I would be. Maybe because I've already been everywhere. Let's save. Let's see if I can cross this. I cannot. Shame. Okay, we're in Dresden. Have a bunch of stuff to look. Oh my god, we're gonna go on roll over conversations and conversations and conversations and conversations. Forever. Oh, great. Not. I'll bring my Crusader down here. Just in case. And scouts are up over there. Should definitely get them here, though, I feel. Yeah. Anyway, let's save again. And let's enter Dresden. To the streets. Interesting. It doesn't show me captain, sergeant, or marshal. Something like that. Let's see. Oh no, I'm out of water. Bad. Okay. So we do have Hand of the Inheritor here. Captain Olden. Probably this person. Not Olden. Okay. So not. Stop. Dordelinda. Captain Harmattan. Oh, he's up over here. It's interesting that I don't let you know that you have this to do. Captain Selkind. I don't know this person. Oh, Sealkind. It's down there. Interesting. I really don't remember him.
Where?
Okay. Sealkind. Let's save. Oh, that is true. That is true. Thank you so much. Sealkind. Captain of the Blackstone Company. King Godfrey paid the company to fight in the Crusade. I was hoping you would honor me with a visit. I know you're extremely busy, but I've been eager to meet the person who managed to restore Galarian. Control over a part of Sarkonian lands for the first time in decades. This is incredibly symbolic. Remind me who you are again? I'm Captain Sealkind, commanding officer of a mercenary band called the Blackstone Company. We're the vanguard of Enderan, another group of sellswords whose services were paid by Queen Godfrey. Our advanced forces were sent to Dresden, and I'm happy that I was chosen to lead them. Guys in the background, can you stop for a second? Tell me about your company. The Blackstone Company is proud to be recognized as one of the finest Enderan mercenary regiments. We're not a bunch of unscrupulous sellswords looking to oppress the innocent and serve the tyrants of the world. No, we're adventurers, eager to get involved in a dangerous enterprise and leave it with pockets full of gold and a clear conscience. Which is why we held a vote among our units. We were glad to accept Queen Goffrey's invitation to join the crusade, though some of our commanders did voice their displeasure with the sum she offered. But like I said, the Enderans are a free people who cannot be pushed around and who cannot be bought, only convinced. You must have stories to tell. Let's put it this way. If I father any children, I'll have something to tell them. I wasn't even 20 when I joined the Blackstone Company. I've seen my share of scuffles, but my goal in every conflict remains the same: to defend the common folk. Not all sellswords treat civilians well, you know, but my soldiers have never disgraced themselves with dishonorable conduct. He really thinks people are that good, huh? Once, I even joined an expedition that reached the crown of the world. I swear, I've never neglected such crucial strategic necessities as supplying the troops with warm undergarments after that. Despite not always agreeing with my superiors in the company, I earned my reputation. Dude, stop shouting. I'm trying to talk here. I earned my reputation as a competent officer. I always relied on thought out logistics, exercised caution, and strictly followed tactical doctrine. You look like a soldier to the core. You must have been serving all your life. Who knows what the future holds for me? In my spare time, I study history and applied anthropology. I'm just an amateur, of course, but sometimes I think I could be a decent lecturer, almost as good as I am as an adventurer. He really thinks very highly of himself. Why, I might even find a way to combine the two callings. I was completely smitten when I discovered Sarkorian culture. They were such an interesting people, just freedom-loving, tenacious. Sure, the traditions were not entirely flawless, but nevertheless, their demise was a great loss for all of Aveston. I have some questions about your fascination with Sarkoris. I understand that few people are interested in this subject. Even other anthropologists unjustly neglect it, but I intend to shed light on this chapter of history. If anything remains of Sarkoris, I will find it, no matter how small its shards may be. What fascinates you so much about Sarkoris? They were an amazing people. We are used to treating Sarkoris like a barbaric northern land inhabited by brutish and primitive people who condemned magic and danced to the shaman's tune. But this is ours nobly speaking. In fact, life in Sarkoris was much more nuanced and sophisticated. Behind the false front we erected, they were hiding a nation of skilled craftsmen, wise stargazers, enlightened priests, and clear-thinking chieftains. They were anything but bloodthirsty and brutish. They managed to create a nation without shackling themselves with the bonds of monarchy or thrusting power into the hands of wealthy magnates. They were cultured, spiritual, curious, and they despised injustice. Sure, they had their flaws, but there are many nations in the world where power genuinely belongs to the people. Over the last few years, I've seen acts of horror even in Enderan, not to mention in other countries. In Sarkoris, power was given to those who earned their authority. I feel that if it weren't for the Wordrune disaster, they would have given Aveston and the entirety of Golarion a distinct vision of the future where everyone was free and equal. The fall of Sarkoris is a tragedy, and therefore we must expend every effort to collect the pieces of that picture. How do you plan to look for the remnants of Sarkorian culture? I'm sending scout patrols to places where, if my assumptions are correct, there may be still Sarkorian refuges hidden in plain sight. I don't believe a whole country can perish without a trace. Among the locations I'm interested are in Pillar's Fall, the place where we got the daggers. The mining town of Zasvel, to the west of here. The city of Undren, Bloodwood Settlement, and many others. Interesting. Of course, some of the company commanders think I divert too many resources to such expeditions, but I couldn't care less. If there are any survivors, we will save them. But plenty of refugees from Sarkoris found a home in other lands. Their culture lives on. Well, that's open to interpretation. Once Sarkorian refugees found themselves in foreign lands and surrounded by strangers, they inevitably began to adopt the culture of their hosts. Have you met Sarkorians from Numeria? By now, they are more Numerian than not. And for that I blame the people in power. It was in their interest to erase the cultural identity of the arriving Sarkorians, to force them into new subjects who had forgotten their homeland. Besides, Sarkoris was never a monolithic entity. It was an alliance of countless tribes, each carrying different culture baggage, sometimes even contradicting one another. To piece together an understanding of the customs of Sarkoris as a whole, you can't rely only on the knowledge of the surviving tribes. Have you ever heard of a village called Winterson? Actually, that is why I'm here. As soon as I learned you have discovered a settlement where the surviving Sarkorians still live, I volunteered to take command of the company Vanguard. It is a fantastic, priceless anthropological discovery, and I hope the devastated lands of former Sarkoris will have little nooks like Winterson. Okay. What can you tell me about their culture? With pleasure. I study their traditions, their customs, and their rulers. I know what they loved, and I know what they feared. Did they really persecute mystic practitioners in Sarkoris? It would be historically inaccurate to deny it or to excuse these acts. Yes, Sarkorian society was not perfect. They reacted to mystical power with fear and prejudice. But this particular conflict was deeply rooted in politics. In many countries, mystic practitioners hold vast power due to their special abilities. It's these people who often become oppressors, tyrants, and despots. Yes, the treatment of mystics in Sarkoris was cruel and unjust, but the people united in struggle against a minority that often encroached upon their interests in a very hostile manner. I'm repulsed by the idea of throwing innocent people into prisons, but I'm not naive. Those political realities can't simply be dismissed or ignored. They need to be understood and addressed, because these desperate actions also have a certain logic at their core. Tell me what you find the most exciting about its history. Have you ever heard of God Callers? Oh, they are an amazing and fascinating cultural phenomenon. The Sarkorians were highly spiritual people that revered not only the deities we know, but also a plethora of lesser entities, tribe gods, clan gods, settlement gods, and sometimes even patrons of individual families. God callers could contact these beings and become their, how shall I translate it, companions. This reminds me of Pillars of Eternity. They formed a very strong bond. In a way, gods were their spiritual siblings. Well, you can imagine just how different their society was from ours. Union with the divine was a more regular occurrence, and the higher powers intervened in the affairs of mortals more often. Who ruled Sarkoris? That's an interesting question. Many people compare Sarkoris to modern kingdoms, since they did have chieftains endowed with absolute power. Still, the nation did not have a single leader. The Council of Chiefs made their decisions together. In some places, the post of chieftain was hereditary. But as far as I know, not everywhere. Besides, their politics were influenced by god callers and priests who relayed the wishes and expectations of higher powers to common folk. So chieftains could not ignore them. I would compare Sarkoris to a modern Enderan rather than Mendav. It was a true nation, people firmly aware of the unity and shared purpose. Okay. Let me know if you need help with your search. Asher's Nate, you are the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. Love me some more quests. Actually, I could use some help. A group of my scouts has gone missing. Presumably they got lost. They're competent and reliable soldiers that I trained personally. Their orders were to carefully and stealthily retreat if they discovered anything dangerous. If you find my men, please give them directions to Dresden. I'd be extremely grateful. Please let me mark the area where they headed on your map. We have another place to go. Yes. Do I have to do this now? Okay, I have to do this before this act ends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I still have time to do this before the act ends? I don't know. I don't know. I think we've spent about 10 days out of 30. I mean, we might. Probably. Okay. Let's save because we're about to talk a bunch. We have to level all over things. Here we go. Commander, Dordelinda's one eye is looking at you grimly. Next to her stands a shackled half-elf. This is Corporal Nickled Bartley. He was detained while stealing army property. During interrogation, he admitted to be one of the leaders of the Fellows of the Crusade. Based on this account, we've identified and arrested the rest of the leaders of the Fellows. The law says this kind of offense in wartime warrants a noose. But they are our soldiers, after all. We've fought together more than once. It's rotten, hanging your comrades. I say we put them all the way to Nerosian in chains. Let them be tried like common thieves. They'll serve their time, and hopefully these sorry excuses for bandits will wise up a bit. What bandits? Bandits would have already hightailed it from Dresden. These guys are alright. They could use them for things. Don't split on your mates, Aygan. That's low. Let's tuck them away in some far-off garrison, and if anybody asks, we'll say they liked it. Have to go now. Hope you have a great stream. See you, Sakarina. See you next stream, if possible. I hope everything turns out well. And let me know if you need someone to talk to, okay? I'm here. You know this already. They've stumbled. They're criminals. They're also mortals who've chosen to risk their lives in order to stop a demonic invasion. Surely that mitigates their guilt, at least a little. There's no need for trials or gallows. We should show mercy and give them a chance to atone for what they've done. These insolent dogs dare to lay a finger on the mistress' property? They must be punished. Not by the gallows, that won't scare anyone. You should have them ripped to pieces in front of the ranks. Wow, Wendu. Wow. Talk to the prisoner. Corporal, tell me what you did. I did what I did. He looks at you defiantly. Ooh, don't like that. I won't lie, I'll tell you everything, and you can do what you will. Pardon me if you like, and if not, go ahead and execute me. Here's how it went. In the last battle, some of our company ran into some enemies with an infectious plague. When they got back to the barracks, half of them came down with something. They were hot as coals and raving, crying green slime instead of tears. And the smell! They were rotting alive. The healers helped everyone they could, bless them. But there just wasn't enough healing potions for everyone.